Jace Lavalette will hit next.
The designated hitter, Jace.
We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Ibound sends this one over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores. And here is Alex Mooney. That's a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. We're back here at the ballpark. Leading off, the right fielder. In the air to the right. And there's one down. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Khalil Watson. And there's a fly ball deep to right. And that's a base hit. 1 run comes across, coming to the plate. Also in to score. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. The 0-1 offering. And it gets away from the catcher. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner stays put. Liner, base hit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So digging in, Behiva Aloy.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
3-0, here's the pitch. And the runner takes off for third. And that'll load the bases. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Judd Fabian. Ground ball, right side. To second, that's 1. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jace Lavalette. Kicks and delivers. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That one's back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags and goes to third. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Bay Sox batting.
The right fielder, number 10.
Fun bit of Bay Sox history for you. They won their first ever Eastern League title in 2015, and Trey Mancini starred for that team, hitting an amazing .359. Pitch misses there, so a ball and a strike. Ripped into right center for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. He was all over that one. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, right side. 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Behiva Aloy.
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on.
Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball, base hit.
Dig.
Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. It's 7-3. The lineup flips over. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 10. Lifted in the air to right center. This one carrying. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that
Leading
play, but
off
he's
for
showing he's
Akron,
got the
the first
goods.
baseman,
A center field
Juan
prospect like this is valuable to
Benjamin.
any organization. High in the air,
2-2-2.
out to right, under it. And a quick out, number 1. To the top of the order
Now
we go.
batting,
And now the right fielder, number 10.
10.
Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. That one hammered but pulled foul. One and one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Estrada on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there.
Relay!
Should be extra bases here. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. So up next, Vance Honeycutt. And the 2-2. This one is labeled.
Get over!
That one's got some carry. And that ball's out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. And now the right
Now
fielder.
batting, the right
And he's
fielder,
not just a
number
power hitter
10.
who sells out for homers. He does a great job to cover the whole plate and make good contact. This is the kind of batter you can build a lineup around at any level. The Bay Sox with the tying run at the dish. It's a comebacker to the mound, and that's the ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. And now it's going to be the right
leadoff
fielder.
hitter tonight, the right fielder, number 10.
In the air, out to right. It's carrying. And there's one down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. And he grounds this back up the middle. Look at the stop here. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back to Bowie, top of the 4th inning. At the plate, Jace Lavalette. This one in the air to right. That's pretty deep. And there's one down. 2 outs, runner on first base. The right fielder digs in now. Hit hard on a line. Makes the catch. Inning over. To the top of the order
Now
we go.
batting,
Now it's the right fielder, number 10. That one ripped, but foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Hard ground ball, base hit. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on runner on the move. Pitch misses. The second and safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 down and a runner at second base. Bihiva, a runner takes off for third.
Go hard, go,
Up the
go, go,
middle,
go.
and there's a hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. And now the right fielder. It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to give you something to hit. A frozen rope. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Alex
first
Mooney.
baseman, Alex Mooney.
2-2 now. Fly ball to right, settles underneath it, and makes the catch. We're in extras here. Ryan Noda now at the plate.
The first baseman,
Can't
Ryan.
alter the approach here at the plate. Not really known for a ton of pop. You shouldn't try to win it all at once. Just get on base and set the table for the hitters behind you. Base hit into the outfield. And now the potential winning run is on base. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. This next at-bat looms very
Hey,
large.
keep it going. Need you
Next
right
up for the Baysox, Bihiva Aloy. In the air, right field, Antunes settles under it. The throw home. Applies the
Head on the
tag, and they
tag.
get two. Double play. 2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the center fielder,
Hey,
Judd
drop him in.
Fabian.
No one better right here.
This one to right. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. And the next batter,
Batting
Khalil
third, the
Watson.
second baseman, Khalil Watson.
Hard liner to first, snag the out. Might want to do some kind of exorcism with the bat because that's just some rotten luck. That was a laser with RBI written all over it. What a defensive play. The right fielder, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. Hot shot to third. 1 down. Top half of the second from Bowie. And here at the plate, Wilfredo Antunes. And base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, number 10. Grounded out the first time up. And
No.
that's outside. And that's ball one.
Ball 2.
Next
Oh.
pitch is outside. So they get a
Find the
runner
ball,
on with
find
a
the
one-out
ball, find the
single.
ball. Hey, that ball
That's a
was hit
swing to be
hard.
proud
Good
of for
job.
sure. Nice
Now
compact
batting,
bat
the first
path on that
baseman,
swing and a
Ryan.
great rip into center field.
No
Liners like
doubt.
that one are a good way to raise the batting average. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Swings and flares it. Dives, but it's off the glove.
You're here, you're here.
Decides to eat it. And the defense comes away with nothing. And now the center fielder, Judd Fabian. That is
Thank you, Base.
ball 4, and it brings home a run. Welcome back to Bowie, top of the 4th inning. And now, Wilfredo Antunes. This one in the air to right. One away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Line drive. And the inning is over. So with one away, the bases are loaded. And now the right fielder, 1 for 3.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Oh,
Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. Swing and a miss. Chases a high fastball there. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. Fly ball, right field. Antunes has this one sized up. Gets there, got it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 4. And now the DH, Jace Lavalette. In the air to the right. This one pretty far back. And that's the end of the inning. And now the right fielder. Swing and a rocket. Pretty deep. Catch is made. Inning over. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cody Huff. Lifted in the air, right field. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. And now, the designated hitter, number 10. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Swing and a drive.
Hit rings, ball.
Very deep. And that is a foul ball. In the air to center, pretty deep. Lipscomb under it. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 10. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And a run scores on the double play. The designated hitter will hit next. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball.
And that's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
0-1 now. Close, but called a ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And they get the out. Bottom of the 7th, number 10 digs in now. What a profile he's got at the plate with strong contact and power ability, but he's devoted to preparation too. This afternoon was no exception. He's always ready to go when first pitch comes. And steps on the bag for the out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Angel Henao getting ready to hit. 2-2 and the pitch. Out to center. Fabian gets there under it. That's the ball game. You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win. All right, ready to go here. And stepping in, the speedy Guy Lipscomb.
Number 32, Guy Lipscomb.
Swing, and he breaks his bat, and that is a foul ball. Into center. leadoff hitter aboard. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep Hotep, I guess. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Puts it in the air to center. There's one down. Now at the dish, Khalil Watson. Making a lot of contact recently, already with 8 hits. And there goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, not even close. Right through there for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. And that's in the dirt. What a take with 2 strikes. On the ground, and a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Runner scores, and they take the lead. 1-0. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Alex Mooney didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. Runner at second here, and 1 away. It's this one to fairly deep center field. Honeycutt settles underneath it and makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Jake Fox. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. In the air to left. Hodo settles under this one. Gets there. Got it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, the designated hitter. Grounder to the left side. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Will Robertson. Now the payoff pitch. Runner on the move.
That's 4.
And
Take
ball
your base.
4. 2 aboard. So digging in, Behiva Aloy.
Clutch up right here.
And the lefty. In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Hard hit for a base hit.
He's going.
Coming to the plate. Runner scores. Catcher can't hang on. We're tied at 1. The Rubber Ducks at the plate here in the second inning. Foul ball there. Bash down the right side, but foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Nobody on with 1 out. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Mike Collado. Honeycutt under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Cameron Barstad. Late swing, fouled to the left. That fastball drilled the hitter.
Take your base.
Batting up.
2 outs and a runner at first.
Angel
Next to hit, Angel Henao. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Does he get the call? Somehow. Pitcher didn't like that call, and he'll challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. So they still have both challenges. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. Up the middle. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Batting order turns over. Number 10 now at the plate. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Out to short, Henao. And there's 2 away. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Guy Lipscomb. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for him. Oh, and 2 now. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Lavalette stands at 6'6", 230 pounds, and usually in left field, but today he's the designated hitter. Now he'll challenge the called strike.
Now batting, the second baseman, Khalil.
And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Now up, Khalil Watson. And it's a pop-up. Handley should have this one.
Heads up, wall.
And makes the catch. Top of the 4th with the Rubber Ducks at the dish. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner. Can't get there, and it deflects away. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Line drives
Now
into
back,
center are
the
such
left fielder,
high percentage
Jake
swings. There are a lot of
Fox.
hits to be found out there. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jake Fox. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Here's a fly to left. Gets there, got it. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Wilfredo Antunes. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. 0-2, and the delivery. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. And here's the first baseman, Mike Collado. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Here's a pop-up. Handley under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We're in the top half of the 5th. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Cameron Barstad.
Hey!
And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. Now 1-2. Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. And the call stands, it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Pitch in the dirt. Well, he got to the 2-strike count early, but the batter stayed patient and he didn't chase low and out of the zone. Pitcher might have to try something else to get him. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Angel Henao, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss. And barehands it and just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. We head back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Guy Lipscomb. 1 for 2. That's a base hit. Runner rounds 3rd, on his way to the plate. Scores with ease. Next is the designated hitter, Jace Lavalette.
That's a
Went
ball.
down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Swings and sends a laser to right. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Khalil Watson. That one
Yo, that's a
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And that's ripped for a base hit. In to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. 2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Alex Mooney. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage.
Relay, 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 relay!
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. Got the strikeout looking. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Bay Sox batting. Liner to right. Dives, and it gets by. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Will Robertson.
Robertson.
Runner!
Bounced it, and he breaks for home. And the throw, he's out at third. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andrew Magno, charged with hanging on to this lead. Swing and a high fly to left. Lipscomb moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. To the top of the order we go. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 10. Swing and a liner into right field. And there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Bihiva Aloy. Fly ball out to right. Antunes under this one. And that is the ball game. The designated hitter, number 10, with a decent day at the dish for him, but wasn't terribly sharp on the mound. Let's focus first on the hitting. He put together some really good at-bats for him, and that's commendable. His pitching left a lot to be desired, but on balance, I think it was an okay performance. Next up, the designated hitter, number 10. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. Runner tags and goes to third. Nice read by the runner to move up and put runners on the corners. Now they can bring in the run on the sac fly. Liner caught at second. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, the designated hitter. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Slice down the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, that's a base knock.
Pick it up, pick it up.
The tying run is aboard.
All right, good at bat there.
That
Good
may
job.
wind
Way to
up
get on
being
set.
a pivotal at bat in this one. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way.
Runner!
Hitters who can, there goes the runner in the dirt. Throws off line and he's in there. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swing, ground ball out to short. Play is made, 1 gone. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. So up next, Bihiva Aloy. Runner edging away at second base. In the air to left center.
Slide.
Makes the grab on the run. So digging in, Frederick Ben Cosme.
Keep going. Clutch up for us.
And that's a walk.
Now batting.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Tavian Josenberger.
Josenberger.
Mama right here. We need you. Here we
Kicks
go.
and delivers. Double steal attempt. Lined into right. And that's the inning. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Number 10 digs in now. Hit in the air, right field. Antunes has a beat on it and makes the catch. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Now this is lifted to center. And that'll do it. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.